Hi guys, just wanted to introduce you to something I found on Amazon that you guys should definitely check out if you haven't already. For bass fishermen, this is pretty familiar type of bait, jerk shad bait that you would use for bass fishing or other type of freshwater fishing. But this has been trending for last several years in Asia, especially in Japan or in Korea, as part of a drop shot rig for saltwater fishing. When you go out on a boat, to just drop these on a rig and then let it do its thing, let the drift, the water current do its thing to create this subtle movement of a dying, I guess, shad or a minnow type of fish. And then they use this technique to catch mainly flounders or sea bass. And so when I lived overseas, I bought a lot of these type, and I was surprised to see these baits in the US on Amazon. I'll leave a link, so check it out. Please use the link. It's my Amazon affiliation link to purchase this. This is a little bit different. Supposedly the brand new package comes in this case and with 20 different baits. I bought the Amazon warehouse, and that's something that I highly recommend because you could find a good deal like this. So for normally, I think 20 of these go for about 14 bucks. I bought without the package, I guess, and I think it's missing about 4 of them, right? For about 7 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal. Would I buy a brand new if it's not available? Yeah, I think I would. Once I use these up, I would definitely buy a brand new one. But how do I set it up? If you haven't seen my video, there's a drop shot, how to make drop shot, easy drop shot rig. So you put your little sinker right here, and then you put this 4-0 or 5-0 knot hook right here and make this drop shot rig straight into the line. And then here's another line to hook it into your main line, a swivel or something like that. So what it does is with the fluorocarbon line here, it's near invisible in the water, right? So all you have to do is, in fact, even the line, I use 40 pounds on this, but in reality, you could go down as much as 15 pounds or even less, because you don't really have to worry about a flounder, fish like flounder or other fish with sharp teeth, or even barracuda or ribbon fish, which I definitely successfully used, cutting through your line, because it's on the main line. It's not going to bite through your line, but rather hit the bait and most likely get hooked accordingly, and you could pull them up. So it's pretty simple. You put this, you want to present this somewhat like this with the hook either hidden or exposed a little bit. I could talk about that a little more, but you just put the hook through underneath, and then make sure to bring it out just like that. And then once you get to the end, you just turn it around and you, again, hook through here just like any bass fishing, and that's about it. Just like that. So you have many different ways to do it. I like to do it this way. The presentation doesn't look great in the top. Some people like to do it flushed out. However you want to do it, that means you need to get the hook out around here and flush it out. But I like it this way because it's harder for a fish to pull out, and the presentation won't stay. So if you keep it hidden, this would be a weedless, right? If there's seaweed or anything that might get snagged, it'll protect it. I like to have it exposed because something like flounder, I like the fish to hook it itself, and then all you have to do is drag it out, pull it up, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, it gives this type of action. You don't have to do anything. You drop it, bring it up, and drop it again, and it'll start acting like a fish a dying fish with a great presentation, great action, and I've been very successful catching saltwater fish such as black sea bass, as well as flounder, ribbon fish, bluefish. They will bite this. And then a lot of time, because it's well made, right, like a silicone, you could use this over and over again. And if you like to use the name brand, Berkeley makes these. They are starting to sell these. I bought a lot of them. It's selling out pretty quick, either Walmart or Bass Pro. And it's very similar, right? Similar to this, but the scent is definitely unique. And I've caught much bigger size black sea bass with this one. So yeah, you could catch a lot of short black sea bass, but with this one, I've caught one of my biggest sea bass, and people that's been struggling to catch one sitting next to me, when I gave these to them, they caught pretty much the biggest size sea bass of the day, compared to fresh baits and other baits that they've used. So anyways, I highly recommend you guys checking out these new type of rig that's you normally won't see in the West Coast or the East Coast unless you're bass fishing, and it works great. Yeah, if it works for small bass, largemouth bass, pike, or any fresh water, why wouldn't it work for saltwater, right? So check it out, and if it works out for you, please come back and leave a comment and let me know how it went. Thanks.